All right, thanks for downloading the template. I'm going to take you through the steps and the layers of how you can convert this into your own graphic. We'll start here at the top a little bit and we'll work our way down. This top graphic right here is these corner overlays here. So you can see them with on and off. You can either put a state in there if it's like an all state, or you can put in a logo. Let's circle back to that at the end and you can kind of see the difference. We just have the light flare that shows you what that does. You can turn it off if you don't like it. And then we got the main image. So I'm gonna bring over my main image here and size that kind of roughly to what I have there, what looks good. Accept those changes. I do have on this main image, there is a camera raw filter that I typically use on how the images I take. Kind of just makes it pop a little bit. Once you get to do these and you have your own editing settings, you can save yours, and just so you can have to drag and drop and have your quick little edit. So use it if you want. If not, go ahead and delete it out. So I'll get rid of that. We'll do the shadow at the end. Next up, this jersey layer, just an overlay. This is for the subheading. So let's do an all state one here. So we will do here, let's do Missouri class 5. You can put whatever you want here. I do have this gold layer over top. So if you wanted just to change the color, obviously click on this and change your color. But if not, you can use this gold overlay. Grain layer, floor layer, and then we got the name, and that's over here. The font I'm using on this template is called Teko, T-E-K-O. It's a free font. You're welcome to download if you want. If not, change whatever font you like. So for this, put in the name. Accept that. The next up is a folder. This is where I have the outlines for all this, just in case you ever mess it up. You can go back to these or just saved in there. So no need to worry about that. Back is this whole back image. Basically what it is, we'll start with the image first, and then you can kind of see how it comes together. So this smart object, this back image right here. So if you double click right here, it'll open this up, and then you'll just drag in your photo you want back here. And I have this one kind of as the silhouette as a guide, but once you start dropping yours in, you'll kind of know what you want, what size you want. I matched it pretty good. You can also use grid lines here to give yourself an idea from graphic to graphic. So we'll delete that out, save that, go back to our image. You kind of see it's filled in back here. And this has this hue saturation on it. That's gonna make this like kind of desaturated and lighter. So if you wanted to go with the color, you can, but that's where it's at if you want to toggle it on and off. This texture, these are both clipped to what award you're going to. I have some of the ones that are typically used around here. All state, all area, all region, all district. So we right now have it on all state. So if you're wanting to do, say, all district, you would need to go over here where the eye icon is. You'll turn off the all state. You'll turn on all district. You'll notice nothing happens because this has to be all the way at the top. So this is the most confusing part of the whole template. And then you have to unclip it to the all state and then reclip these back on, which I know is kind of annoying, but I can't really find a better solution to get the look I want on this. So it's a few extra steps, but I think it'll be worth it since these are all pre-built for you. So again, you can pick whatever ones you want here. Let's go back to all state. So to show you, swap it back out. So turn the all state back on, the all district off, and then clip these back. You can kind of see how it updates it. So now the back is done. We have this word, I call this word fill. And then if you open up that folder, right now it has this red gradient. So if you want to use your team's colors, what you'll do is you'll double click here. It'll bring up this. You'll click on this, bring this into the viewing window. And so what I like to do is bring this color picker up, and then you can kind of pick either if you have like a logo or some color to go off of, you can click on that, hit OK, click on this, double click on this, or sorry, click there, And if you do like the same one, I typically then bring it down a little bit and it kind of gives you that light to dark gradient. But I'm not gonna do a color on this one. I'm gonna cancel out this. I'm gonna go down to, I have some pre-built textures in here. So you can kind of go through them. There's just kind of this sound panel that gives you a little black texture, this gold one, and then the white on white jersey look. So whatever one you like, I think I'm gonna go with the gold for this one since they do have blue and gold in their colors. And then I think now that I see the gold, I think I'm gonna take off the gold here and maybe change this to the dark navy. Kind of sampled a little wrong there. So we'll adjust it accordingly. I'll get us close. All right, and so now let's circle back to the top. Now that we have that look up here where we have the state and logo folder. So this is a smart object and there's 3 of them. So all to do is change one and it'll update all the other ones automatically. So let's double click right here on the smart object and it'll open this up. Under this group 1 folder, I have all the states. And you'll probably have to readjust the size. So say I'm in Missouri, but say we have Louisiana. It'll fill in there. And then if you save this, Command S on a Mac, I'll show you, it'll update over here on the main image. Or based off what state you have, you might need to move these around a little bit so you can kind of tell what it is. And you're welcome to move them around and make it how you like. The other option that I've used a lot on these is drop in the logo. So let's see if I can pull in a logo. And then you'll turn this off down here, so hide that. Save this smart object, and then you'll see it updates all over here. So some logos work better than others in these. I like the state for this look. So I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna swap this back out, turn that off, turn this back on, and I'm gonna turn Louisiana off, Missouri on. And I do have this paper kind of overlay on it to give it just a little bit of texture. So save that. And then all we have to do is put in our shadow underneath the player. I'll do that. And there you have it. You have your 16 by 20, all state, all district, all area, all region, all whatever you want to do. And in closing, if you want to change this all state to anything you want, you can do that. You just have to do the work on the masking. And how you'll do that is you'll go to, I have just the text in here. So if you want it to be like it was an all conference and it was the ABC conference, what you would do is just duplicate one of these, Command J, and then you're just gonna see how the black and white is here. You just gotta get rid of all that, which is Option Delete on a Mac. Or if you don't know all the shortcuts, just get your paintbrush out and paint over the, so that this is all white. And what you're gonna do is Command click right here on whatever text you type in. So this is the all ABC, Command click, and then I'm gonna come down to here. And so basically we need this all to be black where our selection is. So that's gonna be Command delete on a Mac. And again, if you don't know the shortcuts, just get yourself a brush, change that brush to black and just paint it in. And so then we'll hide your text layer and then Command D, deselect, and then now you have whatever you want in this area. And so then if whatever award you have, you can leave this as a template for you for going forward. But you can type in whatever you want or last name or however you want to use it. So let's turn this back off, move this one back up, unclip, reclip, the annoying steps you have to take, but hope it's worth it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Enjoy.